You are live. Alright. So ayon sa StreamYard, I am live right now. So I am going to send you once again the link. Yan, ginagaya na ako ng... yes po. Okay, teka lang ha. We will discuss that later after our presentation. Ayan, so nai-post ko na yung link sa GC natin. Then you can leave this Gmeet. We will discuss about the talk show kasi we need to present this. Parang tapos na kayo sa talk show, 'di ba? Yung sa Masipag, yung episode, kayo nga yung parang naka-live stream last week. Tama ba? Okay, it's okay. We will focus on. We have more time of this. We still have 1 hour. Tapos we will share. May ano kasi tayo. May yung section masinop and section matyaga kasi. We'll be doing something that I want you to do also. Later I will tell you. So you may proceed now at our live stream. You may proceed now at our live stream. You may leave this group, this Gmeet rather, so we can start here the presentation for our FTB. This is not talk show. This is the TV newscast part 2 of your activity that you submitted. I want everybody to see also or to watch also the the outputs that you submitted for the TV newscasting. So I'm gonna wait for you here at our live stream. Konti lang naman to. Right, so I have 10 viewers, 10 students actually. So I'm going to post the word attendance here before I start. Right, so before I start the presentation, I want everybody to be the link. So we could start. Okay, so just what I just what I have said a while ago. We will have a short discussion, a short critiquing, a short giving of pointers on how to improve more on this particular activity after this presentation. So in our second session after this, so that would be at 9 o'clock, we will have more of deliberation, and I am going to give you some instructions on what to do for the coming weeks, because we have another very easy activity. We have already discussed this with Section Masino. We will going to discuss some things about some, politics. We will go through politics. No, not politics. Sorry, it's not politics. It's really hard to discuss about politics, especially for students like you. So we will discuss more on some implementations of the DepEd and some things that we are seeing, especially on the new system of this learning. Okay, so in the online learning. All right, so I have 26 students. I have 40 plus students, so I'm still waiting. Okay, 29. So at least 30 plus we can start. Maybe they're having some difficulties again in locating or opening the YouTube link for this live stream. All right, so I'm also excited for our third grading because that will be the start of our radio broadcasting. It is a little easier. All you have to do, you don't need to show your faces, diba? So it would be another adventure for us, for you, on how on how we can do the radio broadcasting activity. So it is probably another challenge for us on how we are going to conduct that. But definitely that would be another exciting activity for all of us, the journalism. All right. But before that, we're going to have some discussions first before we do the activity. Okay, so I guess we can start. We can start now. You can also send some shout outs if you want. You can just type it in here at the comment section. Someone wants to enter. Jerby, you can go to the no, you can go to the FTB link, Jerby. All right, so I'm going to start presenting now so we can end early. All right. So the first presentation goes to the group of Christian Kahukom Black. Ay, sorry. Mali yung nag-present ko. Sa Google Meet ako nag-present. Sorry. Sa Google Meet ako nag-present. Yeah. Okay, so another attempt. Share screen, Chrome tab. And the first group is Balitang Republika.
Para sa ulo na nagbabagang balita, COVID-19 Vaccination Awareness Campaign, inumpisahan na sa bayan ng Carmona, Metro Manila, CAR, 6 pang lugar, GCQ buong Pebrero. Kamala Harris sa kapanumpan bilang US Vice President para nawagaran ng Most Improved Player Award. Unstoppable na paggalak sa music chart P-pop group na SB19. Live mula sa General Trias, Cavite, ito ang Balitang Republika. Magandang araw, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ako si Samantha Tagle para sa Balitang Republika. COVID-19 Vaccination Awareness Campaign inumpisahan na sa bayan ng Carmona. Sinimulan na ng lokal na pamahalaan noong ika-28 araw ng Enero ang COVID-19 Vaccination Awareness Campaign sa bayan ng Carmona sa pangunguna ni Mayor Roy Loyola, Vice Mayor Cesar Ines Jr., Sangguniang Bayan Members, Congresswoman Dalia A. Loyola at Municipal Head Office. Layunin ng kampanyang ito na palawakin ang kaalaman ng mamamayan hindi sa COVID-19 vaccine at hikayatin ang mga ito na lumahok sa pinaghahandaang vaccination. Noong Enero 29, nagsagawa ng inspeksyon si Mayor Loyola Carmona sa COVID-19 Data Management Unit o storage area sa mga paparating na vaccine at vaccination site sa Carmona Community Center. Metro Manila, CAR at 6 pang lugar sa Pilipinas isinailalim sa GCQ buong Pebrero. Nandito si Sam Colada para sa News Update.
Maraming salamat, Samantha. Metro Manila, CAR at 6 pang lugar, GCQ buong Pebrero. Inanunsyo kahapon ng Malacanang na mananatili sa General Community Quarantine sa buong Pebrero ang Metro Manila, Cordillera Autonomous Region at 6 pang probinsya. Iiralan GCQ sa CAR na kinabibilangan ng Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Baguio City, Ifugao, Kalinga at Mountain Province. Inihag din ni Presidential Spokesperson Ari Roque na mananatili sa GCQ ng Davao City, Batangas, Tacloban City, Davao del Norte, Lanao del Sur at Iligan City. hanggang sa ika-28 ng Pebrero. Maliban sa mga nabanggit na lugar, ang buong bansa ay nilagay sa mas maluwag na Modified General Community Quarantine. Nakatuto sa aming friend pala.
Maraming salamat, Sam. Nakapanumpa na si Kamala Harris bilang Vice Presidente ng Amerika sa isang seremonya na naganap sa US Capitol. Nandito si John Sandro para sa News Update.
Salamat sa tagle, nakapanumpa si Kamala Harris bilang Vice Presidente ng Amerika sa isang seremonya na naganap sa US Capitol. Silaris ng kaunaw ng babae, kaunaw ng Black people, at kaunaw ng Asian American na nakahawak sa opisina ng Vice Presidente sa buong kasaysayan ng Amerika. Base rin sa track record ni Harris, siya ang kaunaw ng Female District Attorney ng San Francisco at kaunaw ng Woman of Color naman sa California na nahalal bilang Attorney General. Dahil sa karanasan ni Harris sa criminal justice, ay inasama katutulong siya kay President Joe Biden sa pagharap niya sa issue ng racial equality at policy. Inaasahan din magiging top advisor siya ng judicial nomination. Ako si Jan Sandro Rizare, balik sa iyo, Samantha.
Maraming salamat, Sandro, at magbabalik ang Balitang Republika.
Sa ilalim ng MECQ, limitado ang paglabas ng bahay ng mga residente para sa pangunahing serbisyo at trabaho. Limitado din ang transportation services para sa essential goods at services o mga pangunahing pangangailangan. Suspendido pa rin ang mga klase na kailangan pisikal na puntahan ng mga estudyante.
At Advisory Coronavirus Disease 2019 Home Quarantine. Ito ay ang kusang pananatili sa loob ng bahay na 14 na araw ng taong walang sakit pero galing sa lugar kung saan laganap ang isang nakakahawang sakit tulad ng COVID-19. At para sa pamilya ng taong sumailalim ng home quarantine ay iwasan na lapitan ang may sakit na miyembro ng pamilya at panatilihin ang 1 metrong social distancing mula sa may sakit na miyembro ng pamilya. Kung hindi may iwasan na ipagkomunikasyon, ay agad na kumonsulta sa malapit na health facility kung may sintomas sa kahalintulad sa COVID-19.
Muling nagbabalik ang Balitang Republika. Kapiral na wagaran ng Most Improved Player Award. Dito si Ronald Sagales para sa News Update.
Maraming salamat, Samantha. Para sa balitang pampalakasan, nasumpit ni Prince Caperal ng Barangay Ginebra ang Most Improved Player Award para sa PBA 45th season sa ginanap na Regional Awarding Ceremony noong linggo. Natalo si Caperal, sina Justin Chua at Jason Perkins ng Phoenix, Raul Suyod ng NLEX, Raynel Lunata ng Meralco at JB Mocod ng Rain or Shine. Nagtala si Caperal ng average na 9.64 points at 4.0 rebounds habang nasa 46% naman ang kanyang shooting sa 3-point range. Kabilang si Caperal sa 4 na awardees ng Ginebra sa ginanap na special award ceremony kung saan ay napunta kay Stanley Pringley ang Best Player of the Conference Award, habang nasungkit naman ni Scottie Thompson ang Sportsmanship Award. Babatid na bahagi sila Pringley at Capit Aguilar sa Elite 5. Rod Shine Sagales, nagbabalik.
Maraming salamat, Rog. Unstoppable ang pag-alap sa music chart ng P-pop group na SB19. Nandito si Princess Retoria para sa News Update.
Maraming salamat, Samantha Tagle. Sa pinakahuling labas ng resulta ng Billboard chart noong Enero 27, nakamit ng kanta na SB19 na Go Up ang pangunang pwesto sa Billboard Lyrical Fan Global. Sa kabuuan, lahat na ng kanta na nasabing P-pop boy group ang nagkamit ng ikaunang pwesto sa Billboard. Sila ang kauna-unahang Pinoy artist na nakapasok sa Billboard Lyrical Fan Global. Hindi lamang yan, noong 6 Wish Music Award ng Wish 107.5, nagkamit ang nasabing grupo ng 3 kagoran. Nanalo ang kanilang kanta na Love Ghost bilang Wish Pop Song of the Year, at ang kanilang grupo naman ang nanalo bilang Wish Group of the Year at Wisher's Choice Award. Nagpasalamat ang grupo sa kanilang fans dahil sa kanilang nakamit na awards.
Gusto rin po namin pasalamatan ng 18 na walang sawang sumusuporta sa grupo po namin. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Sa atin to. Thank you!
Muli, ako si Princess Aneldoria para sa Showbiz News Update. Balik sa iyo, Samantha Tagle.
Maraming salamat, Princess, at yan ang mga balita sa araw na ito. Muli, ako si Samantha Tagle para sa Balitang Republika.
Good day, Philippines. Today is January 25, Monday, and for the headlines. For the headlines, DOJ clears Pimentel for quarantine breach. PNP denies accusation of arresting UP students. Internet connection problem cuts off. Palace briefing on telco services. Good day, General Trias. On the side of truth and public service, I am Moesha Colico, giving you the latest expose of the hour. This is Central Scoop. DOJ clears Senator Coco Pimentel for breaching containment protocols of the Makati Medical Center as the senator tested positive for COVID-19 and accompanied his wife to the hospital. For the details, we have Giancarlo Saraga. Carlo,
The Department of Justice has cleared Senator Coco Pimentel of quarantine breach, shrinking the scope per Public Act No. 11332, the same law that the DOJ has used to warn quarantine violators of warrantless arrest. According to Makati Medical Center, Pimentel did not observe physical distancing, quarantine, personal hygiene, and the senator's irresponsible and reckless action. In addition, DOJ said that at that time, Senator Coco Pimentel still did not know the results of his test, and as he found out about his medical condition, he quickly left the hospital. Alicia,
is it true that the senator breached any law and did not cooperate?
Moesha, according to DOJ, there was nothing to report because at that time, the senator did not know his results yet. And as he received and found out about his medical condition, he
Wow.
immediately left the hospital. This is John Carlos Saraga, Central School.
PNP said that they will not arrest any UP students without warrant arrest. For the story, we have Loris Dominguez. Loris,
Yes, you're right, Moesha. The Philippine National Police on Tuesday assured the public that there will be no warrantless arrest against University of the Philippines students despite the termination of the 1989 Accord, which prevents military and police from entering UP campuses without prior approval from university officials. On Monday, the DND announced the abrogation of its agreement with the state university, saying the accord hinders state security forces from conducting counterinsurgency operations inside the campuses. Even before the accord was terminated, Cebu City Police were accused of violating the DND-UP agreement after they arrested over 7 anti-terror law protesters in front of UP Cebu. However, Cebu lawmen already denied that it violated the accord, saying it was conducting hot pursuit against the protesters who allegedly breached quarantine protocols. This is Doris Dominguez for Central Scoop.
internet connection cuts off. And for the details, we have Shalene Manalo. Shalene,
Yes, Moesha. Internet connection problem cuts our palace briefing on telco services. Manila, Philippines, even the seat of power is not spared for enduring problem of glitchy internet connection in the country. On Thursday, presidential spokesperson Hyra's press briefing in Malacanang, which ironically was dedicated to discussing the report of the National Telecommunications Commission on the services of telco firms, was briefly interrupted because of apparently poor internet connectivity in the middle of the question and answer portion. Communications Undersecretary Rocky Ignacio, who has been designated to read out questions sent by the media, and a reporter who in the teleconference meeting were suddenly disconnected from the briefing. Even the Department of Information and Communications Technology, Undersecretary Manika Intik, who joined the briefing via teleconference as a guest speaker, was disconnected. This is Shalene B. Manalo, Central Scoop, reporting.
Coming up next. Coming up next for Central Sports, Luka Doncic passes for career triple-double. And for Showbiz Central, Asap Natin To and FPJ The King to be aired on TV5.
Did they have internet connection here?
I don't know.
I think their connection is poor right now. I've tried calling my cousins, but it says it's always disconnecting.
The internet has become a part of our lives, where we can use it for so many times. However, the internet connection is one of our problems of our country. And according to the report, those who have access experience slow speeds. Street to 4B mobile average download speed of 7 Mbps is also behind the ASEAN average of 13.6 Mbps.
Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic surpasses Michael Jordan with yet another triple-double.
The Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic leapfrogged the NBA legend Michael Jordan on the all-time triple-double list after recording his 29th in his side's 117-101 loss to the Chicago Bulls.
In just his third season in the NBA, the guard moves into 15th on the all-time triple-double list, but is still some way off the top. Doncic blamed himself for the loss, suggesting that he got caught up with his statistics after a spectacular first half. He also stated that he was taking some shots he shouldn't be taking in the second half, adding that the team as a whole needs to play with better energy.
I was being selfish a little bit because, I had 30 points in the first half. Just taking some shots I shouldn't be taking. Just got to do way better than this. We got to step up.
Earl John Donadillo, Central Scoop.
And for another showbiz update, Asap Natin To will now reach more viewers as the ABS-CBN launches partnership collaboration with TV5.
Starting this Sunday, ABS-CBN's Asap Natin To will finally be available once again to a wider audience nationwide through TV5 with its original time slot as a landmark partnership is launched within the two networks. Along with it, FPJ The King will also be aired in TV5 every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., showcasing the films of Fernando Poe Jr., which Susan Roses, widow of the movie King, hopes that through this collaboration, the legacy of his husband will live on. According to Robert Galang, CEO of TV5, this collaboration in the area of Asap Natin To and FPJ The King exhibits the desire of both ABS-CBN and TV5 to serve viewers in the best way possible and marks the start of the beginning of a new era of partnership. Genevieve Bokis for the latest scoops here at Showbiz Central.
And that is all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you on the next 6 minutes of Central Scoop.
Right, very nice. Husay. Let's proceed to another output coming from the section or from the group of... Okay, sila pa din. Ito yung second output nila.
Good day, Philippines. Today is Monday, February 8th, in 4D headlines.
4D headlines. Lacson prices the next president. DOTR and LTO implements the child car seat policy. PH lost over 400 billion pesos income in 2020. And for the sports, Central, Iyala conquers Villanuez in ITF tennis tour. And for Showbiz Central, Bella recalls crying over a Hermes Birkin bag.
Good day, General Trias. On the side of truth in public service, I am Aaron Corporal, giving you the hottest expose of the hour. This is Central Skip. Senator Pandilo Lacson on Tuesday issued a fair warning for those who are planning to run for the presidency in the 2022 elections. We have Earl John Donadillo. Earl?
Senator Panfilo Ping Lacson, in a post on Twitter, said that the Philippines' next leader will inherit the country's bad economy, territorial issues concerning the West Philippine Sea, the pandemic, and the national debt, which could balloon to nearly 12 trillion pesos by end 2021. The next president, Lacson added, will also have to deal with the country's jobless rate, which rose to a record high 17.7% at the height of the pandemic in April 2020. Duterte, in his pre-recorded speech, however, clarified that the Philippines is not experiencing the situation alone, as other countries are also suffering economic downturns due to enforced lockdowns in a desperate attempt to contain the spread of the coronavirus.
So Earl, is there already a list of presidential candidates that may deal with our country concerning issues?
Yes, Aaron, actually, the presidential daughter and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte previously topped the list of possible presidential candidates released by Pulse Asia. However, his father, President Rodrigo Duterte, discouraged her from running for the presidency and said it is not a woman's job. Mayor Isko Moreno got 12%, while Senator Manny Pacquiao got 10%. Vice President Leni Robredo placed 8th with an 8% preference rating, while Senators Panfilo Lacson and Bongo tied at 6th place with a 4%. Earl John Donadillo for Central Scoop, reporting.
The Land Transportation Office clarified guidelines on the use of car seats for children. We have Moesha Colico for the update.
Aaron, the Department of Transportation and the Land Transportation Office officials said on Wednesday that they favor the deferment of the full implementation of the Child Safety in Motor Vehicles Act amid the COVID-19 pandemic. In a statement, Transportation Assistant Secretary Godes Libiran said that the LTO agrees with the deferment of the full implementation of this new rule. In addition to that, LTO will not immediately penalize or impose sanction but seek the cooperation of everyone to achieve the purpose of this law. Moreover, Liberian said LTO may strictly implement the new guidelines in at least 6 months, but she said Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade already suggested to extend this for as long as the country is still in the pandemic. Moesha Colico, Central Scoop, reporting.
Foreign tourist arrival affected 5.7 million jobs in the country and approximately lost 400 billion pesos income. We have Shalene Manalo for the updates.
Yes, Aaron. The Department of Tourism reported last Wednesday that the Philippines lost around 400 billion pesos in income 2020 after tourist arrivals plunged during the coronavirus pandemic. According to DOTOIC Undersecretary Roberto Alabado, the country had only 1.3 million tourist arrivals last year compared to the 8.3 million in 2019. Alabado also said during the hearing, along with the loss in tourist arrivals, a total of 5.7 million jobs were affected. On the other hand, Alabado stressed that they will instead focus on domestic tourism to help revive the tourism sector. I'm Shalene B. Manalo, Central Scoop, reporting.
Coming up next.
Coming up next, for the sports, Central, Ayala concurs Dylan West and ITF tennis tour. And for showbiz, Central, Bella recalls crying over a Hermes Birkin bag.
Hi sis, I have tea.
Yeah, go ahead and spill it.
Have you heard the latest news about Senator Lacson?
No? What about that?
Well, I don't know what's on his mind, but he is planning to run as president in the 2022 elections. I don't know, is it okay or what? But anyways, did you register for the 2022 elections?
Not yet.
But why? Aren't you going to vote?
No, maybe. But doesn't really matter though.
Are you being serious?
Why?
Duh. For your information, it is very important for you. to vote and register.
How is it important?
Don't waste your chance to choose for the perfect leader. It's for you and for the country's future.
Uh, you do have a point on that.
Of course, I have. So,
Alright, I'll take a note on that.
don't waste your time. Go to the municipal hall.
Yes, I need to hurry.
Yes, yes, yes.
Bye, have a good day ahead.
Bye. You too. See you soon.
And we're back. Alex Iyala returned from a short spell and was back to her menacing form. We have Carlos Araga for the updates.
Alex Yala defeats Ana Antigua de la Nuez in the third leg of ITF Rafa Nadal Academy World Tennis Tour in Monaco, Spain last Wednesday. Yala dumped de la Nuez with standings 6-0 and 6-2, resulting Ayala to win the game. With Yala's triumph, she jumps 248 more spots on WTA singles rankings. Furthermore, Yala will battle either top seed Margot Limos of France or Sylvia Ambrosio of Germany in the second round. Giancarlo Saraga, Sports News.
Entering to the world of showbiz, celebrity dermatologist Vicky Bella reveals in her YouTube live that her Hermes Birkin bag was stolen. Here's Loris Dominguez for the details.
Dr. Vicky Bella has been collecting Hermes bags for 20 years and has at least 30 Birkin and Kelly bags in her collection. On Thursday, the 65-year-old beauty doctor opened her walk-in closet to her YouTube subscribers who have long waited to see her bag collection. While showing some of her best loved pieces, Vicky revealed that she lost her favorite Birkin bag. Vicky said she discovered the bag was missing only recently. Based on her description, Vicky's missing bag is a Birkin So Black, which was launched in 2010, the year Jean Paul Gaultier stepped down as the brand's creative director after 7 years. According to Socklab.com, a Germany-based online shop for carefully curated pre-loved luxury bags, Hermes immediately stopped production of this bag after reports of hardware chipping emerged. However, many love Gaultier's monochromatic masterpiece and it remains to be in demand. This is Luis Dominguez for Central Scoop.
And that is all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you in the next 6 minutes. Brought to you by Central Scoop.
Alright, thank you so much. Napakahusay talaga. Ang galing ng ang ganda ng mga technical yung sa music, sakto lang siya, hindi siya yung OA. Saktong-sakto siya sa sa mga tunog. Not too much of music background but focus on the conversation and on the news. Alright, so let's proceed to our next presenter. None other than the group of Janea pa rin.
Magandang araw Pilipinas. Ang petso natin ngayon ay ika-5 ng Pebrero taong 2021, Biyernes. At kayo ngayon ay nakatutok sa Express Balita. Para sa ating headlines, 17 kawani ng Iloilo Provincial Hospital positibo sa COVID-19. Problema sa supply, presyo ng baboy lalala pa. Higit 200 pawikan pinakawalan sa dagat sa Naik, Cavite. Esports, ML World Champs, Bren, may payo sa mga nais pumasok sa industriya. Nadindustre, ayaw magkaanak sa ngayon, mas gustong mag-ampon. 17 kawani ng Iloilo Provincial Hospital positibo sa COVID-19. Nagpositibo sa COVID-19 ang 17 kawani ng Iloilo Provincial Hospital sa Pototan. Ayon kay Atty. Suzette Mamon, Provincial Administrator ng Iloilo, nitong Biyernes nagpositibo ang resulta ng mga RT-PCR test ng 17 kawani na kinabibilangan ng isang doktor, 13 nurses, 2 nursing attendants at isang utility worker. Una, nagpositibo sa COVID-19 ang isang doktor sa ospital. Dahil dito, nag-contact tracing at isinailalim din sa swab test ang mga kawani. At dumami pa ang kaso ng magpositibo din sa virus ang ilan sa kanila. Naka-lockdown sa ngayon ang surgery at orthopedic department ng ospital para sa disinfection, habang patuloy pa rin ang operasyon ng ospital. Tania Marie Parungaw, nagbabalita.
Pinangunahan nga ng Philippine Coast Guard Cavite ang pagpapakawala ng mga pawikan sa Naik Cavite. Nasa 203 ng mga pawikan o sea turtles ang pinakawalan sa Pampang sa Barangay Labak. Kabilang ang mga pawikan sa endangered species ayon sa World Wildlife Fund. Ayon kay Lieutenant Michael John Encina, Commander ng Philippine Coast Guard Cavite, hindi dapat mapabayaan ang kalikasan kahit may pandemya. Galing ang mga pawikan sa isang hatchery na nag-alaga sa mga itlog mula pa noong Disyembre. Nakakuha ng pawikan ranger ng Naik ang mga itlog ng pawikan sa Barangay Bankaan. Katuwang ng PCG sa aktibidad ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Naik, barangay officials at Philippine Army. Pinagdiriwan naman ng mga residente ang pawikan. Ito ang unang pagkakataon na ginawa ang aktibidad sa Cavite at balak na ipagpatuloy rin ng ahensya. At ako si Mia Pamigaran para sa Express Balita.
Ang COVID-19 ay isang bagong impeksyon na mas malubha para sa ilang matatanda. Malamang na napansin mo na nagbabago ang mga bagay-bagay dahil dito. Saan ka man nakatira, nais mong makita ang iyong pamilya at mga kaibigan ng madalas hanggat makakaya mo at nais mong maiwasan ng COVID-19.
Tamang paghuhugas ng kamay. Una, basain ng tubig ang kamay at sabunin. Pangalawa, sabuning mabuti ang kamay, ilalim ng kuko at daliri. Pangatlo, kuskusin ang pagitan ng mga daliri. Pang-apat, kuskusin ang likod ng mga daliri. Pang-lima, kuskusin ang pagitan ng hinlalaki. At pang-anim, kuskusin ang mga palad gamit ng mga daliri at banlawan mabuti ng malinis na tubig. Iwasan ang pagkalat ng germs at virus. Ugaliing maghugas ng mga kamay bago hawakan ng mata, ilong o bibig, bago magsuot ng face mask o pagkatapos itong tanggalin, bago kumain o bago maghanda ng pagkain, pagkatapos umubo o bumahing, pagkagaling sa banyo, pagdating sa opisina o tahanan. Magsuot ng face mask at face shield upang makaiwas sa COVID-19. Bago tayo lumabas ng ating tahanan, siguraduhin natin may baon tayong face mask at face shield para sa ating kaligtasan. Kung tayo ay pupunta sa pampublikong pamilihan, siguraduhin mag-sanitize tayo ng ating mga kamay at sumunod sa social distancing. Siguraduhin 1 metro ang pagitan o 6 feet ang layo sa iyong nasa likod o nasa iyong harapan.
Milyon-milyong piso ang nahakot ng Pinoy Mobile Legends Bangpang team na Brand Esports matapos mapanalunan ng World Championship title sa sikat na mobile game noong Enero. At sa pagkilala sa esports bilang napakalaki at napakalawak na industriya ay dumarami na rin ang gusto sumabak dito, particular na ang mga kabataan. Aminado si Job Executive Chief Operating Officer ng Brand Esports na nakakatanggap sila ng mga mensahe mula sa mga magulang na may mga anak na gustong maging professional gamers. Kaya naman sa panayam sa teleradyo nitong Martes ay nagbigay rin siya ng kanyang mga payo sa mga magulang. Sinasabi namin make sure na naiintindihan ng anak na hindi lang naman ito lahat paglalaro Maraming aspeto ng kanilang naiintindihan kaya umaabot sa punto na trabaho ito. Kailangan may napupulot na bagong strategy, sabi ni Scotty. Muli, ako si Lawrence Gale Clamor, nagbabalita.
Nadine Lustre ayaw magkaanak sa ngayon at mas gustong magampon ng bata. Aminado si Nadine Lustre na sa ngayon ay ayaw niyang magkaanak at mas gugustuhin niya pang magampon ng bata. Sa vlog post ng celebrity cosmetic surgeon na si Ivy Teo, tinanong ng doktor ang 27 anyos na actress kung ilang anak ang gusto nito. Ayon kay Lustre, kung dati ay sinasagot niya na gusto niya ng 2 anak, nagbago na ito dahil sa mga pangyayari kamakailan. Dagdag ni Lustre, kung mag-aalaga man siya ng bata, mas gugustuhin niya pang magampon. Pero nilinaw ni Lustre na sakaling mabuntis man siya, hindi naman siya hihindi dito. Janea pa rin, nagbabalita.
Alright, thank you so much sa grupo. Natuwa ako dun sa part ni Lawrence Clamor, bigla may tumilawak na manok. Okay, so let's share another video presentation. It is from the group of Boses ng Masa. Okay. Gawan ko na lang ng paraan yung isang group na yon. Siguro ano ko yon, i-edit tapos isi-save ko sa ano para magkaroon ng sound. For the meantime, i-share muna natin yung ibang output. Let's proceed to our next group. Hala,
Audio Jungle.
Magandang umaga, Pilipinas. Ako si Asher Antalan para sa Balita Ngayon. Para sa unang balita, mga guro sa Maynila kasama sa mga priority sectors sa COVID-19 vaccination ng LGU. Ating alamin ang buong detalye, Marjeline Imbang, ibalita mo.
Kasama mga guro sa vaccination priority list ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Maynila, ayon kay Maynila Mayor Isko Moreno. Matapos mga vertical container, aniya ay tuturo pa ng mga guro bilang paghahanda sa kanipalagan ang face-to-face classes. Umaasa siyang kakayagan ang physical classes dahil sa hirap ng mga magulang, estudyante at mga guro sa distance learning. Noong Huwebes na sa isang libong residente ang sumali sa mga exercises ng LGU sa pagbabakuna. Tatlong vaccination room ang Prenesto at tatapos sila ang halos 860 individual bago mag-alas 5 ng hapon. Sinabi rin ni Moreno na matapos ang simulation exercise ay lumakas ang kumpiyansa ng mga Manileño sa pagbabakuna. Dagdag pa niya, ikukonsidera nila ang gawing team vaccination site ang mga simbahan sa lungsod. Ako si Marjorie Timbang, nagbabalita.
Quarantine status ng mga lugar sa bansa simula Pebrero. Ating alamin ang buong detalye. Shaina May Portugues, ibalita mo.
Inanunsyo ng pamahalaan ang magiging quarantine classifications ng iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa pagsapit ng Pebrero. Sa gitna pa rin ng pagkalat ng COVID-19 at ng mas nakakahawang UK variant nito. Sasailalim muli sa General Community Quarantine ng Metro Manila, Cordillera Administrative Region, Calabar Zone, Batangas Province, Loban City, Davao City, Davao del Norte, Lanao del Sur at Iligan City. Samantala, ang mga lugar na hindi nabanggit ay mananatili sa mas maluwag na modified GCQ. Sa pinakahuling ulat ng Department of Health, Sumilip na sa 521,413 ang bilang ng naitalang COVID-19 cases sa Pilipinas matapos maitala ang 1,849 na bagong kaso ngayong araw. Siya Ina May Portuguese para sa Balita Ngayon.
At para naman sa susunod na balita, COVID-19 death toll ng Amerika sumampas higit 450,000 katao. Ating alamin ang buong detalye sa Pama, ibalik damo.
Lagpas na sa 450,000 ang mga nababatay sa Amerika dahil sa COVID-19, habang nasa 26.6 million ang kabuuang bilang ng mga kaso.
Samantala sa Iran, pinangangambahan pa rin ang muling pagdami ng mga nagpupositibo sa sakit sa kabila ng anunsyo ng pamahalaan na sisimula ng vaccination campaign ngayong buwan. Gagamitin doon ang bakuna Sputnik V ng Russia, 16 na milyong dose ng COVAX vaccine at 25 milyong dose ng lokal na bakunang Coviran. Sa Amerika, nag-apply na ang Johnson & Johnson sa US Food and Drug Administration para magamit ang single-dose COVID-19 vaccine nito. Sa aplikasyon ng Johnson & Johnson, nasa 66% ang kapasidad nitong mapigilan ang sakit.
Malapit na rin mag-apply sa Europa ang kumpanya para sa emergency use ng kanilang bakuna. Trisha Tabupama, nakatutok.
COVID-19? 7 months after COVID-19 outbreak, marami ng mga tao ang namamatay at patuloy pang nadadagdagan nito sa pagdating ng bagong araw. Isang panaginip na humantong sa bangungot.
Patuloy ang pagtaas ng bilang ng mga kaso ng COVID-19 sa
Hindi sila sadyang bitunan. Tao sila. Ano nga ba ang pwede nating magawa? Sumunod sa mga health protocols na pinatupad nating mga barangay, magsuot ng face mask, face shield at mag-disinfect kapag aalis. At higit sa lahat, isaalang-alang ang lahat ng ito upang maiwasan ang COVID-19.
Pinoy team sa Mobile Legends World Championships nakakyat na sa upper bracket. Alamin natin ang buong detalye. Jeff Romy Cabarles, ibalik damo.
Nakaakyat na sa upper bracket ng Mobile Legends Bang Bang World Championship ang ilang pangkat ng pro teams ng Pilipinas matapos nilang walisin ang kanilang mga kalaban sa group stage.
Dinomina ng Omega ang Game 1 at tuluyang tinalo ang kanilang Sporean counterpart sa loob ng 12 minuto sa pangunguna ng 16 anyos na si Salik Hajizi Imam. Nagtuloy-tuloy naman ang panalo ng Omega sa pagdurog nito sa Impunity KH ng Cambodia sa score na 2-1 kung saan ay nagkaroon lamang ang pangkat ng Pilipinas na 7 deaths at 34 kills. Natapos nila ang Game 1 sa loob ng 11 minutes habang ang Game 2 naman ay natapos sa loob ng 13 minutes.
Bukod sa Omega, ay nagbagi rin ng Brent Esports matapos nitong talunin ang 10 seconds gaming pros ng Japan at Alter Ego na Indonesia. Muli, ako si Deborah Cabarles para sa Balita Ngayon.
Para naman sa showbiz balita, Christopher Martin pinakilala ng kanyang 4 na taong gulang na anak sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon. Ating alamin ang buong detalye. Aranina de la Peña, ibalik damo.
Naging emosyonal si Christopher Martin nang pag-usapan sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon ang kanyang 4 na taong gulang na anak na si Prey.
Every time I call her, I always tell her, Daddy misses you every day. And Daddy loves you so much.
Sabi mo nga maraming nakakaalam, pero bakit mo itinago ito sa publiko?
Hindi naman kasi talaga ako malabas ng...
Para kay Christopher, bagaman noon ay pinili niyang maging pribado ang bahagi nito ng kanyang buhay, panahon na raw para ihayag ang patungkol sa kanyang anak. Mula nang ipinanganak si Prey, ito na raw ang kauna-unahang pagkakataon na mawali siya sa kanyang anak.
Okay ba kayo ng mami niya?
Ano ba? Things didn't work out then. We talk about this as in nag-usap talaga. Ayoko na siya, I won't go into details kasi hindi naman na dapat sabihin.
Pagtiyak ng kapuso actor, magiging responsableng ama siya sa kanyang anak.
Hindi ko papabayaan si Prey. Hindi niya mararamdaman na nawalan siya ng tatay. ay nawala ako doon. Sabi niya, kahit anong mangyari, anak ko spray. So good thing may ganun kaming usap. Sobrang tagal ko nang gustong ilabas. As in. As in sobra. Sabi ko, Lord, pingi lang sign. Isang tao lang talaga. Isang tao lang. Isang ano lang, proud ako na nagawa ko to kasi she deserves this. She really deserves this.
Pagtiyak ng kapuso aktor, responsable siya sa kanyang anak. Aranina de la Peña para sa Showbiz Balita.
Iyan ang aming mga nangkalap na nagbabagang balita. Muli ako si Asher Antalan para sa Balita Ngayon.
And for the headlines, Philippines ranks 79 in global COVID-19 performance ranking, lags behind Asian peers. Fourth generation LRT cars arrive in Philippines. Merriam-Webster adds COVID-related terms to dictionary. Bren Esports crowned as best Mobile Legends team. Lea Salonga touched by TV5's Bayanihan spirit.
Your news, our dealing. Salute to the number one coverage station nationwide. Good day, Philippines. Mabrintong Baga, General Trias City. Today is Monday, 8th of February. And for the details, the Philippines ranked in the bottom quarter of 98 nations evaluated for their handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, lagging behind its Asian peers according to the study released on Thursday. For further details, live in Pasong Camachile Uno, Ariel Alejandro. Ariel, what is the latest update?
According to the Manila update, the Philippines ranked in the bottom quarter of 98 nations evaluated for their handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Philippines garnered an average score of 30.6 using 6 indicators, followed its 100 confirmed cases, said by the Lowy Institute. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque told ABS-CBN's Teleradio that Philippines now ranks 32nd in the world in terms of COVID-19 cases. This is Ariel George Alejandro, together with Express News, reporting.
The first batch of the Light Rail Transit Lane 1 fourth generation vehicles was finally unveiled in a ceremony on Tuesday. For further details, live in Grand Riverside, Pascam Uno, here's Ashley Pantaleon. Ashley?
During a program at the port area, officials from the national government and Japanese embassy, including Transportation Secretary Arthur Togade and Japan's Ambassador Kazuhiko Koshikawa, welcomed the arrival of the newest addition to the LRT-1 fleet. The trains are funded by the Japanese government through the Japan International Cooperation Agency. According to the Japanese embassy, a total of 120 new fourth-generation light rail vehicles would be provided by contractor Mitsubishi Corporation to LRT-1. The embassy further noted that Ambassador Koshikawa remains committed to working closely with the Philippine government in its infrastructure projects. The fourth-generation LRT-1 trains are the latest addition to the country's railway systems. This is Ashley Pantaleon, together with Express News, reporting.
ASMR, Silver Fox, and other COVID-19 pandemic-related terms are among 520 new words added to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary for January 2021. For further details, live in South Square Village, Pasong Kawayan Dos, Arabella Nabidad. Ara?
We are currently experiencing a global pandemic. Because of coronavirus pandemic, the death toll absolutely rise. Do you want to survive?
Troubling news on the coronavirus here in the U.S.
Policy fight against an over-vaccine.
We have had confirmation that the
I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to educate you because many people thinks that COVID doesn't exist. This is the new normal. This is the new lifestyle. By washing or sanitizing your hand daily helps you to prevent gaining COVID, while wearing face masks or avoiding crowded places helps you to avoid any aerial infection. These are some simple principles that you need to prevent the virus to spread.
You are still watching Express News, and now it is all about sports. Brand Esports puts itself atop the Mobile Legends echelon after ruling the M2 World Championships. For further details, live in Biclatan Gentry, here's Kenneth Detera. Kenneth?
Brand Esports competed against 11 teams in the M2 World Championship in Singapore. Their carry, Cartesi, showed an astonishing performance during the finals in order to beat up the Burmese goals. Cartesi Nepomuceno bagged $3,000, around 140,000 in peso, of his own after winning the final's most valuable player honors. With a score of 4-3, Brand Esports is crowned as the best Mobile Legends team, coached by Francis Ducky Glindro. As the winner of the championship, Brand will walk home with 140,000 US dollars or 6.7 million in peso. This is Kenneth Detera together with Express News reporting.
Lea Salonga touched by TV5's Bayanihan spirit. It was unprecedented, declared Tony Award winner Lea Salonga when asked for her reaction on the historical airing of ABS-CBN's long-running musical variety show, Asap Natin To, last January 24 on the rival network TV5. I feel overjoyed that people who didn't have access to online platform can get to see ASAP again on the air. I was bowled over by the generosity of TV5 for allowing this to happen, Leia told reporters during a recent Zoom chat. ASAP will continue to be seen on TV5 every Sunday at 12 noon. The Kapatid Network also began to air FTJ The King, a movie block showcasing the films of the late action star Fernando Poe Jr. on that day. It will be seen every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is a collaboration among Signal, TV5, Bright Light Production, and ABS-CBN. That's it for Showbiz Chica. This is Antoinette Lanusa. Back to you, Mabri.
And those are the top stories for this week. Again, this is Mabring Tumbaga, your news, our dealing. Salute to the number one coverage station nationwide, Express News.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have just ended our presentation of all the groups. The other group will be presented next time, maybe before the talk show. One of your classmates PM'd me or sent me a message today regarding the the talk show. So we will just discuss it later during our second episode or second session. So goodbye for now. Let's meet at 8, no, 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 9:10. We will see each other again at 9:10 at our Google Meet. Bye bye.